Greetings, traveler.
It's a good lobby to just be on 6. Probably put the banana here. So I probably shouldn't be switching my hero power to Millhouse, making a golden brand. It's kind of just asking for trouble. So. We'll keep the games a little bit more simple. Snail grows +2 health per turn. This does not grow 2/2 per turn. Still like the snail. I think I'm honestly just gonna grab the book. I'll start pumping snail to give it some damage.
That one might make all the difference.
Because you're not going to float a gold every turn. So even though the gems are +2/+2, you're not floating a gold every turn, right? Whereas with the snail, you're gaining 2 health every turn, guaranteed, and you start out with better stats.
You're good at this.
We have the book, so we could roll on 2. I definitely want to buy this. I don't think going to 3 has that much upside for me here. Go roll again. There we go. That's what I wanted.
It's okay, Slaggy.
Buff the same one. That's what the book was for. Now we have a good pair, and we have a reef riffer, so we can use Lava Lurker. We also banked the coin to make future turns work. I looked at leveling and I was like, that's not going to put me in a better spot to go to 6. Okay. It's a good lobby to triple into a 6, and our hero power is going to allow us to do it. Because we have this buff, the Divine Shield makes sense. I also have bananas, right? Also, dragons is part of what we might be playing.
It's just a little sad.
So, from this point on, level, grab the Fortify, probably. Then level hero power, cast the spell, grab the snail, cast the spell. The spell will be the 6-drop thing. Then we have a chance to go for Syllabus or for Ignition Specialist. And then if everything goes well, we can just hit tier 6 afterwards. This is why Crag is nice. Crag's hero power allows him to level to 5 and grab a minion for a 6-drop in the same turn without selling half your board.
You're doing great out there. Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
You could also held that spell for Slither Spear. That's probably okay. So next turn we go up, cast our Spellcraft, then grab the triple so that we get 2 health on each snail and then another 4 on the golden one because it'll reset its ability. There's some argument to be like, well, do we save the hero power? Nah, you don't want to go down that route because you have 1 gold here, but you need 2 more. That's too much. This will also mean that we have 4 gold left after buying this triple. Because of the free reroll, it means we could buy maybe a Reckless Investment as well and buy a card, or we could roll twice and buy a unit. I think we'll definitely level, cast, and then buy roll. Oh boy, okay. Now he's still on 3, so that does suck. But we weren't beating him anyway. I guess he rolled Gladiator and he wanted to stay on 3 because of that. But overall, that's for the game, that's bad for show. But for us, it's bad right now.
Exactly what you were looking for.
I think I roll one more and then play it. Well, I do have a coin here as well. I'm trying to see a shop where I might get a little bit of direction. Like Drakari, for instance, would give me some direction. Moroes would be a very good example of you want to check for KT. Alright, we got Ignition. I still think you take Moroes because it's such an easy direction to play. You could go Champion of the Primus, but I haven't really been loving that. The Moroes alone is kind of enough, which is funny. So now we could just hit Titus and play Undead. Or we could hit other stuff. You might want to have Primus just for the buff here.
Let's show our guests.
And freeze it for now.
Don't tell the
We'll see what spells we get. 2 Battle Cries. That's really not bad at all. The reason I'm considering the Primus is because having some bodies on the board to just buff with Moroes is not bad. Like just a couple of Undead. Take 0. Oh no, that's 18 health now. Damn it. Stupid buff. Alright, we're on 17. Let's open up the Battle Cries. Moroes on. I guess it'll outperform the other one, yeah. That Swarmer or Coin? That Swarmer's fine. Let's put a few Undead on the board this turn. See if we hit Titus. Maybe next turn we can level. Discover a Death Rattle and then another guy here. Could be another Moroes. I think I'd rather have this guy. Out for sure, out for sure. Want to play this double hand. Wonder if the taunt is worth it then. Probably not. I think I'll save the Moro.
I got it. Second hand. Second hand.
have a good battle.
Could have probably... Oh, what the fuck. Could have probably shifted my hero power a bit faster. Ooh, good that we held it. Have Titus. Alright. That's a Giga Gem buffer. So now it's about finding KT, finding Titus, finding more Moroes. We'll just have a few extra attack points on our Undead, which doesn't hurt. But I mainly bought this because it's a 2-9. That's a good target to buff. Like if you're gonna slap some stats on something, something that already has 9 base health is pretty good. So now we can go to 6 with this cash.
Nice work out there. Now we're in business. That'll do some damage.
+6/+6 for 1. Actually, Broodmother is interesting, right? When you have Primus. The one issue with Broodmother is blocking Reborns. I think while we still have Primus, that's actually still too good.
Go ahead and hide
Double
one of
Primus.
these recruits.
We can eat an Undead here. The Snail is my biggest unit, but I'm still gonna sell it, I think. It's pure. It's really not that interesting. Well, it's a little bit of gold, I guess.
Shiny.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Don't think I want that triple.
It's just a little sad.
Just gonna do this. Yeah, triple could be KT, that's the one argument. It's a really bad triple for the most part. We're gonna ditch Ignition Specialist at some point.
Let's show our guests.
But especially with this Broodmother, having two hands is so good. Because these Primuses are now going off. Daneka, thank you so much for the 2 years. Welcome back. Great to see you. Alright, nice. I like how we did this. This was much more confident. Right, we have our... We're gonna have very high attack with this Primus, and hopefully we can just triple it, man. That'd be so good. That would just be fantastic. Yeah, and this ixxdeee hero power is super worth. So much milk.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Golden Overseer. We're gonna play that this turn no matter what, so I guess this is out. Let's try to look for Kel'Thuzad and Titus and triple on my backline.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Very good, very good.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Pretty sure I can't keep this, so I'm just gonna check. Golden Buddy, Sticky Toe Gadrin. Doesn't matter.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I think I just cut a Primus. Right. Well, no, let's keep the Primus.
Better hire a recruit while you can. For mercy. Have a good battle, friend.
It's a good time. Let's show our guests a good time.
Yeah, Golden Primus will be very good. Golden Primus, and then Golden Moroes, Kel'Thuzad, Titus. Super fun. It's a really fun game, actually. Well, it was a fun game until the Varden sniped my backline. Oh, the Overseer, I can tell which one is getting golden. You see this little blue border? That'll disappear if it becomes golden, because the unit is technically not in the tavern anymore. It's being transformed into a golden one. That's how you can tell what happened during Yogg. I mean, no, I have that power. I have the Blizzard hotline, remember?
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I'm tempted to just shield this shit, because honestly, it's pretty fucking good.
Come on down.
Discover an Undead. Yeah, just gonna shield it.
Go big or go home, I always say.
I guess the Knights have not been growing, right? I could move it up. Yeah, I don't know. This is MVP versus their board. Because they don't give a shit about our health. They're like, I have Moroes! I have 138 damage. I do not give a shit. Oh, actually our hero power is also not irrelevant here. Because they have such low health numbers on their units. That Divine Shield is really nice here now. No, we tie.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you strong.
Let's show our guests a good time.
Margul is fantastic to buff. We're getting out of this one if we never hit it.
Come on down.
I think I'm gonna hold this, well, an ixxdeee Murgle is pretty good, right? Why would I want a Golden Touch? I guess I could find the Titus, right? Double Murgle, wow. Funny.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I'll do this for this turn. We'll figure it out.
You're doing great out there.
I guess it's a good time.
I really, really want to just hit this Primus triple. We're definitely going to run 2 Murgles. It's too good not to. Is Primus even relevant with the Moroes combo? Moroes adds a lot of health to your units. Primus adds a lot of damage to your units. It seems relevant. Also, you can sell out of Primus and keep the effect. So your Eternal Knights have a lot of damage on them, for instance. Especially with Titus Tribute, that's super useful.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Also, these guys already have some base stats now. Well, not base stats, but permanent stats. It'd be very beneficial to triple it, for sure. Show died, right? It's that extra turn on 3. I said I didn't like it. I just took damage for it. Damage show. Now we're both sad.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I'm honestly just selling this one. I don't need to make more. That's so good. Thank you, game. Aw. Was ready for the double whammy. Don't think I want the other. I mean, I guess I could, because I'm not using the money anyway.
Does this mean you're not in?
Go big or go home, I always say. You're doing great out there.
Sure, I guess it's a good time.
Alright. Got our double Murgle, an ixxdeee combo. The Bramble Witch dies because the undead damage is an aura, so it doesn't turn into a 3/3, it turns into a 40/3 or something like that. So get another shield for the Murgle. This Primus still pumping is so nice for this knight. Because this is a bit of a weird one on our board to summoner, but due to the Primus it's so good. Probably just looking for another summoner now and ditching the Primus eventually, but it's got shields, so I don't know about that. Probably just eventually no longer eating the Moroes, I don't know. Bit of a weird one. KT over hero power. We have 2 Murgles. Honestly, thing is pretty good round 2. Like 2 Murgles with an ixxdeee. That's. I don't think I'm changing this for the rest of the game. It was good for milking, but it's also good for double proccing these guys. I think we're just rolling for Titus Tribute now, because I don't think I can really fit Titus. Titus is like, ah, it is officially too late, I hear. Well, let me introduce myself. It is I, Titus. You could technically sell the Moroes and just eat this Moroes and just buff, but then it doesn't have Reborn, and that's so annoying. I think we're playing around the Primus more, and what I can see happening is just get another one of these and just stop doing KT altogether. I just don't see it happening here.
That'll do some damage.
No board space, I hear. Turn 14, you don't have any stats. These guys have infinite damage and my tokens deal 40 damage each.
Watch out.
But okay. Weird comment, but okay. Yeah, for shields as well, Ransu. It's so nice for that. Sorry, 50 damage tokens. Yeah, roll for another shielded Murgle.
Minions really pulled their weight.
Yeah, especially against this Gallywix. Could just run another summoner instead of this guy. But then you're just like throwing this first, I guess. It's so weird. You don't even want a golden, right? No. There was a hand, but I think I'd rather go summoner if I'm gonna change out of this.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just roll and freeze a shield. We're kind of just done. Oh, I distribute is nice. You could technically rotate the KTs, but then you lose all the stats. You could sell the Steward. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense.
On the lookout. Let's show our guests a good time.
I don't want golden KT.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Guests a good time.
Oh, the moment you do proc Primus, it is a bit annoying for your... the moment you do proc Titus, the hero power is a bit weird. He goes... No, he's never dead, right?
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Actually, that 2020 is not so bad to throw on a hand. I'm a fire, no, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the next hand I see. Oh, there we go. I think it's just the summoner. You can sell KT to eat this, but I think you just throw KT first. Actually, here was better. Right? Yeah, you missed the reborn now with this. I think overall it's still worth it, but there are a few hits where it's annoying. But especially with so many shields running around, I think it is worth. The reborn giver will be helpful. No, I don't think so.
One of these recruits.
Bramble Witch is actually a little bit annoying because it's not gonna die. It's gonna block my reports.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Oh, this is good. He doesn't run Cinderia anymore. I taunted the Primus because it's not that relevant anymore. It's better to protect the summoners and the Murgle. Because if the summoners get hit too early, we do not get the hero power. Well, the hero power blocks the summoner value. So the whole goal of this composition is to build big enough tokens to deal with random bullshit and then have the Murgles deal with the stats. Of course you're never going to be playing Primus to just outstat people. That's what the Murgles are for. If you want to build stats, you're not going to play Undead. You can play like Moroes KT and build a lot of health, but that still gets, you know, shadow and stat wise. The only reason you're doing it is because you can run 2 big Murgles.